Okay, so you want the key takeaways, right? The important stuff from WrestleMania 41 without spending hours digging through everything.
Yeah, you've tuned into the right place for that.
Good. We're diving into WrestleMania 41 Las Vegas. 2 nights, 14 matches total.
And a lot happened. We saw, what, 6 new champions crowned?
6, yeah, and
Yeah.
just loads of jaw-dropping moments, some really unexpected betrayals, history being made.
Absolutely. So our mission basically is to cut through the noise.
Exactly. Give you the concise but still thorough rundown of the most impactful things from Mania this year.
Right. Should we maybe start with night 2, the undisputed WWE Championship main event?
Let's do it. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. And it didn't end how many expected, did it?
Not at all. It took a really dark turn, you could say. Cena won, but, well, there was help from Travis Scott.
Right, the interference.
Yeah.
And then Cena himself used a low blow.
A low blow and then a shot with the actual title belt to get the pin. It was, yeah, pretty controversial.
And that win, that's his 17th world title. That's the big one, isn't it? It breaks Ric Flair's record.
It does, which is monumental, historically speaking. But breaking it like that.
Yeah, you have to wonder how the fans are going to take this reign, given how it started. It's tricky.
Definitely something to watch.
Yeah.
But moving to maybe a more positive moment from night 2.
Please.
Becky Lynch made her return, and she teamed up with Lyra Valkyria.
Ah, okay. And they challenged for the women's tag titles.
Yep, against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And Lynch and Valkyria actually won them. Kind of a feel-good moment,
Yeah, that sounds like a crowd pleaser. What else stood out on night 2?
Well, the Intercontinental Championship match was a bit of a surprise outcome. It was a fatal 4-way.
Okay, who was in it?
You had the champ, Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, Penta, and Dominik Mysterio.
And Dominik won. Seriously.
Dominik walked out with the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, big win for him. Sort of feels like him properly establishing himself away from his dad's legacy.
Wow. Okay, so lots going on night 2. What about the big moments from night 1?
Night 1 had some huge ones, too. First off, the World Heavyweight Championship. Jey Uso faced Gunther.
And Jey won. He beat Gunther.
He did. Ended that, incredibly dominant reign Gunther was on. The place went nuts, apparently. Really shook up the top of the card.
Huge moment. What other title changes on night 1?
Well, The New Day picked up the Raw Tag Team titles again. Always popular. And Jacob Fatu did his debut.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
Pretty well, I'd say. He won the United States Championship right on his debut night.
Okay, talk about making an immediate impact. That's big.
Definitely. But the main event of night 1,
Yeah.
that might have been the biggest shock of the whole weekend.
The triple threat, right. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins for the Universal title.
That's the one. And the shock wasn't just the result, but how it happened. Paul Heyman.
What did he do?
He turned on both Roman Reigns and CM Punk, completely betrayed them.
No way. To help Rollins.
To help Seth Rollins. Aligned himself with Rollins, who then got the pin, retained the title.
Wow. So Heyman is with Rollins now. The reaction must have been insane.
Reports say the arena was just stunned. Complete silence for a bit. A massive shift in alliances right there.
Okay, so that covers the main events and big title changes. Were there other key results we should touch on? Maybe from night 2?
Yeah, a few quick ones. Logan Paul got a win over AJ Styles.
Okay.
Randy Orton had an open challenge, and it was answered by Joe Hendry, the TNA champion.
Oh, interesting crossover. Did Orton win?
Orton got the victory, yeah. And Drew McIntyre beat Damian Priest in what they called a Sin City street fight. Sounds brutal.
Probably was. Anything else?
Just the Women's World Championship. Io Sky defended successfully. It was another triple threat against Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. So Sky retains.
Got it. So across both nights, it sounds like WrestleMania 41 was really defined by more than just who won gold.
Oh, absolutely. It wasn't just title changes. It was about, lines being crossed, alliances just shattered.
Legacies changing course.
Exactly. Legacies were definitely altered. How people won, the betrayals.
Yeah.
That's what seems to be the big story coming out of it.
So if you had to boil it down, what's the key takeaway from all this upheaval?
I think the biggest thing is just how unpredictable everything feels now. All these changes, these new dynamics, the betrayals.
It sets up a chaotic road ahead.
Completely. The road to WrestleMania 42 looks incredibly wild all of a sudden.
Right.
What new rivalries pop up now? Which of these new alliances actually stick?
It really wasn't just another wrestling show then. It felt like a genuine turning point. Thanks for walking us through all that.
Happy to do it. And maybe something for everyone listening to think about. With everything so shaken up, what single moment, what outcome from this WrestleMania, do you think we'll end up having the biggest ripple effect over the next year?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see how it all plays out.